Alright, let's just get right into it. The Suns just traded for Bradley Beal. I'm still in shock, like, what's going on? I thought Bradley Beal was going to be traded to the Heat, and there was a little chance he got traded to the Suns. But hey, here we are. The trade package was the Suns get Bradley Beal, and the Wizards get Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, multiple second-round picks, and multiple pick swaps. This is definitely one of the trade packages of all time. Now, for the Suns side of this trade, obviously Bradley Beal is an incredible player. He's a top 30 to 35 player in the NBA, and getting him for a package of Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, and multiple second-round picks and pick swaps is great value. But this trade doesn't really make sense. While a KD, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal trio sounds great on paper, all of them have similar skill sets. All of them are great scorers that can score both effectively in isolation and on catch and shoots, and all of them can play good off ball, but all of them are not the greatest defenders. Now, they're not bad by any means. KD, in my opinion, is a good defender, especially as a weak side rim protector, and Booker is a very solid defender, especially off ball. But Beal is a below average defender or a neutral defender at best, and when the best player out of your trio is just a good defender, that's not a great start for your team. Yeah, offensively, KD, Booker, and Beal are going to be incredible and probably will be almost impossible to guard. Defensively, there is massive concerns. Besides out of them, KD is the only good defender. They have no money left to sign any solid or good 3-and-D role players to surround them with. KD, Booker, and Beal will combine to make over $130 million this upcoming season, which will take up majority of the Suns' cap space. And as of right now, they only have KD, Booker, Beal, and DeAndre Ayton under guaranteed contracts. Now, I do expect Ayton to get traded this offseason, but at best, the Suns are only getting 2 solid or good 3-and-D role players in return for him, which means, let's say that trade happened in the next week. The Suns would only have KD, Booker, Beal, those 2 solid to good role players, and they can bring back TJ Warren, Josh Okogie, and Terrence Ross. That's only 8 players, and Josh Okogie and Terrence Ross had stretches in the playoffs last season where they were ineffective and couldn't play a lot of minutes. So really, the Suns have 6 players that can be consistently played in the playoffs if they were to trade Ayton and receive back 2 solid to good 3-and-D role players. Not to mention, the Suns still have to fill out the rest of the roster, but they can only fill out the roster for players on vet minimum contracts. And those players on vet minimum contracts will most likely be old veterans, with almost all of them not being able to provide quality minutes. So if KD or Beal miss a game, because they are both prone to miss 20 plus games in a season, it would just be Booker, TJ Warren, and whatever 2 solid good to 3-and-D players to get in the Ayton trade, and a bunch of old veterans on vet minimum contracts. I don't like this trade for the Suns, but they should be good, be a top 5 seed in the West, but their supporting cast will be a huge problem in the playoffs. Now, for the Wizards side, obviously what they got back trading for Beal is not good value at all. Getting Chris Paul and Landry Shamet and multiple second round picks and pick swaps sucks, but it's been time to trade Beal. It's been obvious for the past 2 years they needed to trade him, and I think this is a move in the right direction for them. They finally move off Beal's contract, and now it seems like they are fully committing to being bad and rebuilding for the next couple of years. And the rebuild can end quicker than you expect if you get lucky in the lottery and get the #1 pick with a great prospect being available, or when you get those top 5 picks in the draft, you hit on those picks and get a star or superstar player on rookie contracts. And finding gems in the second round and getting solid to good role players on cheaper rookie contracts. So yeah, this offseason is already on a wild start.